Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to tell you all about my visit to the newest station on the British Rail network, Brent Cross West. It opened on Sunday, the 10th of December, 2023. Unfortunately, I began my day in Newbury, where I was visiting friends, so I wasn't able to get down there until the afternoon. Actually, getting down there at all was a bit of a pain in the old backside. The station is on the Thameslink line up to Luton, and there were engineering works that meant that all trains were starting at St Pancras from the East Midlands platforms. Don't even get me started on the ticket barrier arrangements at St Pancras. The only way you can touch out with an Oyster card is to block the people who are rushing for the airport train. I can't believe I'm still annoyed about this a day later. Oh, Jago, why are you so angry? Is it all the injustice and inequality in the world? No, I'm miffed about a ticket barrier. Get a grip. Anyway, the station itself, the thing you actually clicked on this video to hear about. Brent Cross West is, as I say, a new station on the Midland Main Line served by Thameslink. If you're not familiar with Thameslink, it's a network of commuter services running into and through central London. And with that in mind, Brent Cross West is geared towards commuters. The reason it exists, well, doesn't fully exist yet. The purpose of the station is to serve Brent Cross Town, which is what the developers call a park town, a term which sounds like the supermarket own brand version of a garden city. It promises 6,700 new homes, 28,000 square metres of office space, retail, leisure, education and sporting facilities. As well as being served by Thameslink, it's also connected to the North Circular Road, and the station will be fed by bus routes. I mean, I may make lame jokes about how Park Town sounds like Garden City, but it does feel in many ways like quite a similar concept. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'd like to clarify. London does need new homes, and I've said previously, I think the concept of a self-contained suburb with good public transport links is a fine idea to aim for, provided you don't mess it up like when they built Thamesmead or New Addington. So that's why the station exists. It's built on the site of Cricklewood Traction Maintenance Depot, which was resited. Construction began in November 2019. There was a rumour going around that it was intended to replace Cricklewood Station, which is the next one down the line. But this was not the case. Cricklewood endures. There are 4 platforms. At the time of filming, 2 of them were inaccessible. Trains can use them, but normally they don't. I guess the idea is to kind of future-proof the station, to enable more trains to stop there if they need to increase the service in future. Like I say, that's just my guess. The platforms are long enough to take 12 coach trains, which is more than Cricklewood can. For the aforementioned engineering work reasons, there were only 2 trains an hour in each direction when I visited, but the normal weekday timetable has 6 trains an hour in each direction, 8 at peak times. There are also plans to include it on the West London orbital route, which is a whole separate topic that I should probably make a whole separate video about. We don't need to worry about that now, though. At present, the facilities include escalators and lifts, toilets, waiting rooms, and a baby changing room. There doesn't seem to be anything by way of a coffee shop or anything like that, but I would imagine that that sort of thing will come in when the area is a bit more developed. There is also no ticket office as far as I can see. There is some artwork to brighten things up, and I rather like the plants dotted about the place. As for the architecture in general, I have mixed feelings. I quite like what's at platform level and the interiors. I love the angles. It's like a twist, almost literally, on the concept of a basic station canopy. But the external shape of the station I find a bit boring. Maybe it'll look a bit better when the rest of the buildings are here, but at the moment there's just nothing that exciting about it when you approach. The Brent Cross town entrance makes a lot of use of timber, which I like conceptually, but I prefer an approach like the one at Abbey Wood, where they use timber to create a more curved, organic outline. When it comes down to it, though, that's just my opinion, and as I say, it's still early days for the site. What really matters is how it works as a station, how usable it is. On that front, I think it scores pretty well. There's plenty of space, there's good connections to other transport, and it's easy to find your way around. Obviously, though, the real test will be when there's a town for it to serve. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please do leave a like and consider subscribing for more. Let me know in the comments section what you think of the station too, whether you agree with me or not. I would like, as always, to thank my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon, and here on YouTube, you are the new station to my new town. And I'll see you all again very soon. Cheerio.